question of the day is, do women prefer a strong support system in the freedom to work, or do they yearn for a traditional protector and provider? Welcome back to another episode of The Purple Pill.
The Purple Pill.
And so what is our topic today? So we saw a video.
I'm excited.
I saw a video, and it was this girl who has said, I think women want wives. They want someone to support their dream, be supportive, ambitious, and all that other kind of stuff. So
I think most women grow up thinking that they want a husband, but really they want a wife. They want someone to assist them in their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, their career. They want an assistant.
Right.
They want a partner.
Ooh.
Okay?
Oh.
They want
You just said the P word.
want someone to be their helpmate.
She said the P
to
word.
get them where they want to go.
Yeah.
They don't want a husband. They want a wife. They just don't know it.
Right. And so that role design is very key, right?
Yeah.
Because she's trying to be a leader of the home, a provider for the home.
question of the day is, do women prefer a strong support system in the freedom to work, or do they yearn for a traditional protector and provider? And so the question that I had when somebody had sent me that video was, what are my thoughts? And I said, I think feminism played a part, but I think men allow that to go on. That's what I think.
Fascinating. You know, it's interesting to hear this because I find in my circle and in my echo chamber of content and conversations, the majority of men would outweigh the narrative of a man wanting 50-50 terms.
So you're saying more men want to be that role?
Yes.
In your circle that you know of?
Yes.
Okay.
Because when you first shared this with me, the first thing that came to my mind was a Dusty. You know, a guy that wants the girl to be 50-50, a guy that's looking for a girl that brings work to the table, that brings her own bank account to the table. There's a national saying, her money's her money and my money's her money. That saying exists for a reason. When I grew up back in my day, there's a thing called the Jetsons, and in the starting of the TV show, there was the wife that he was giving out people money. Kids were going to school, and he would hand his wife like money out of his wallet. The wife took the wallet, left him with a few dollars.
Right.
This is a truth socially that we have.
With children. So that's what happened.
Okay.
She would take all the money out and give him back an empty wallet.
See, so there you go. And that is understood to a degree because, you know, while the husband's out making money from a traditional standpoint, of course, you know, the wife is at home. If the kids are young enough, she's with the kids. If the kids are old enough, they're in school. You know, she's maintaining a house, doing whatever it is that the house is related. If there's nothing to do, maybe she is, you know, enjoying extracurricular activities, whatever it is that, you know, women do on their own. You know, hang with other home moms.
Right.
But at the end of the day, there is a narrative and energetic benefit that a woman brings to the table that allows her to not have to bring work
So
to the conversation.
I think that, so feminism 100% started this. Okay, 100%. Without a doubt, it's the feminist fault.
Yes.
Initially. But the problem is there's so many men that he wants a woman to bring 50-50 while take care of home. And the idea of that is, so you want me to pay for bills, and the thing is, people will be like, well, you got to do it by yourself anyways. Okay, but there's also less for me to do if I do it by myself. If I don't have a family, if I only have, you know, if it's me versus me and my husband or whatever. I think that the question though, a lot of women do want that because they're believe that they can have that. And the difference isn't all the women that I know so far that believe in they can have a business if it does not harm the home. And it's not for the man to help them build per se. Like, it's not to be
Good.
You
So
know,
it's their project.
We all believe, and it's not like the man can't help, but
Right.
it's seeking and saying that's your role and responsibility is to help me build this so we can do this. No, because he has stuff, and our role is a supportive role. I do believe that.
Yeah.
And so, but I think that there's far too many men out there that sit here and want, 50-50. I've never paid 50-50, and I never will. I've been married before. I've never.
Yeah.
That's one of the most
I want to
ridiculous
see.
things.
I want to see these people because my first question naturally is, what does this guy look like? I guarantee you, he doesn't look like me. And I don't say that braggadociously.
I was about to say, in what sense do you
Yeah.
mean?
So
Is he a white guy? Like, what do you mean he doesn't
So
look like you?
I'm a man who believes in full authenticity, being upfront, doing the hard things, right? Being in the gym. And so that in itself, here's what I'm going to say. A man that operates in his true masculine narrative and full authentic truth is not going to be worried about a 50-50
True.
relationship.
True.
Because if this house catches on fire, I'm not dating her, but guess what? I'm going to make sure her and her kids get out before I worry about myself. That is my social masculine role. To make sure everybody gets out of this house alive before I worry about myself and the cats. Seriously, that is my stance. I want to know what these guys look like because I can't fathom that statement without there being a lack of masculinity in these guys. The other thing I would also be willing to wager is any type of cynicism that is cultivating this mindset. So maybe they do look like me, and maybe they are in the gym, and maybe they are putting their best foot forward, and they're doing well for themselves. But then I would also question, and I hate to say this to sound like I'm on a woman's side. There are no sides, but who hurt you would be my next question. Is because that's just it's so. I wasn't raised that way. First off,
Right.
I don't know.
So you're saying that men, in your idea and your view from what you've seen, that are asking for these roles are not men that are really focused on bettering themselves.
Absolutely not.
But see, I think that I'm not going to say I necessarily disagree with that, but there are so many men out here. I saw a video that this woman was like, I don't want my man painting my nails.
Look, I don't want my boyfriend greasing my scalp, painting my toenails, blow drying my hair, fixing my brows, putting on my lipstick. I need my man to fix my car, change the light bulbs, bring the groceries inside, take the trash out, get up if I hear a noise. You know, manly stuff. I know it's cute and all at the post, but I don't need my nigga knowing about concealers and flat irons, wine curlers and all that. I need my nigga knowing about transmissions, screwdrivers and flatheads and shit.
Too, I want a manly man.
Right.
But I think that it's this whole thing because it's sweet if he knows, because he's taking on your interest.
Yeah.
And so there are men that will do that and that will be the supportive type. And it's not that they can't really be, something else, but they like a girl. She's a pretty girl. And they get to know her. And she might have a good personality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
So, and he wants to do for her because now it's just so much in this role where women can do what a man can do.
Yeah. And from what I've seen and a few people I've talked to, there's a balance in those roles. I agree with that lady.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think there's anything wrong with a man knowing those details.
Right.
Because if he's out at the store or if it's Christmas time, what better way to know your woman and know what
Right.
to purchase as a gift
Yeah.
than to have those details unlocked. Now, to know the brand and the shade and this and all the details might be a little questionable.
Now, if he sees it all the time in the kitchen, the bathroom. Okay, I'm a woman. Y'all see those memes that be like the man's side of the bathroom and the woman's side of the bathroom?
That's
And it be
hilarious.
stuff all over the sink. So she's probably left it out. Okay, like I'm not saying like I don't clean up, but I go in my room. Every time I go in my room when I've been at work for a few days, I come back and there's more stuff on my counter because my daughter was in there and that's what she does too.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
don't get me wrong. Like, I leave stuff on the counter too. I'm guilty of your stereotypical woman counter issues, but I don't think I'm that bad, but I definitely do it. So it could be something he sees all the time, but in general, are women seeking partners? Are women seeking the help meet and to not be the help meet?